Welcome to White Bear Lake High School here on SEC Sports tonight as the White Bear Lake volleyball team takes on the Park of Cottage Grove Wolfpack. Thanks everyone for joining us here from the Pat Galvin Gym tonight. Bears coming in with a 3-3 record on the regular season, while Park looking to get their season turned around a bit with just one win on the season so far. I'm Patrick Lilia on behalf of our entire SEC Sports crew, looking forward to being with you this evening as the starters being introduced. You see there for White Bear Lake, Malaya Reese on the left, and Kaylee Geske, one of the key pairs of White Bear Lake players we'll see out on the floor tonight. Players continuing to be introduced. They move over to the White Bear starting lineups for tonight. As you see the Park Wolfpack there in the green sleeves, white bodies. Take a look at 10 previous meetings, split fairly evenly, with Park winning 6 and White Bear Lake winning 4, as the Bears look to snap a 2-game losing streak to the Wolfpack. Last year, the Wolfpack dropped the first set, then won the final 3 to take that one in 4 sets. Almost a year to the day. Now the Bears will try to turn that around. White Bear Lake players continuing to be introduced. And some players showing their appreciation for the fans in the stands. Handing out some goodies prior to the opening tip-off of tonight's game. Nice to be inside on a day like today when it's about 90 degrees outside. Let's take a look at the current standings. White Bear Lake looking for their first conference wins, the Wolfpack's first conference game. Well, the Bears will look to pick up a conference win tonight. Most teams having not played in conference yet, but you see the two at the top have each played the Bears and beaten them. We will get set to go tonight. The Bears on the left of your screen and the Wolfpack on the right. Bears are in the home black with the orange trim, white numbers. But the Wolfpack will serve to get things going. It'll be Allison Rice on the serve to begin for the Wolfpack. And we're underway from White Bear Lake. Bears start off with a strong point from Martina Caligari. Well, immediately they'll turn the serve over. Caligari on the serve and a service ace, so a good start for the southpaw outside hitter for White Bear Lake. With a kill and an ace in the opening moments. A violation on the Bears to give a point over to the Wolfpack that time. Net judge blowing that one down. Brendan Blanchard on the serve here, and she sends it into the net for a service error. So a good start for the Bears on the scoreboard. A couple of points for Caligari and the service error. Maddie Pearson will serve for the Bears. Nice stuff from Addison Lee. Oh, a strong start for White Bear Lake continuing. Pearson continues on the serve. Straight point for Lee. Some nice touch on that to just float it down where weren't any Wolfpack in the area. Unlucky bounce for the Wolfpacks that goes up into the rafters. So the Bears have 6 of the first 7 points, and the one Park point came on a violation. And a quick timeout taken by the Wolfpack. 6-1 White Bear Lake here in the first set. If you're just joining us here on SEC Sports tonight. Look at the Park huddle. Amy Johnson instructing her players on how to overcome this little bit of a sluggish start. Still plenty of set to go. Kenzie Leverty, head coach of the Bears. Good student section on hand tonight behind the White Bear bench. Good to see, especially on a Tuesday night. Pearson will continue the serve. Go to the Bears as Layla Otto with the stuff. Too hard for the Wolfpack to handle. Pearson serve, drops in for the service ace. Reagan Farmer able to lay the point in on the left boundary. What a start for the Bears. And still the only point so far for the Wolfpack came on a violation against White Bear Lake. They still have yet to come up with a kill. Pearson still serving it up for White Bear Lake. That'll be out for Park on that one. There was a really nice save by Amina Alawoni. Park will be on the serve. land out. So 2 back-to-back Park points. So Maya de los Santos will continue the serve. Otto will pick up the kill. Addison Lee will be on the serve for White Bear Lake. They have a healthy early lead here in this opening set. That volley will be just too long. Eva Perrin on the serve. Nice job to keep that one in the back line. That judge pointing the flag at the floor as it landed near the line. Abby Meyer Layla Otto on the serve for the Bears. Bears will pick up the point. They're back up by 10. Really good rally for both teams. Some really good job on both sides to keep that one going. The Bears end up coming away with it. Otto on the serve. We'll pick up another one, so a good job on the serve for Otto. Following up a really lengthy run for Maddie Pearson. The sophomore will tee it up again. That's floated in there by Caligari. And Park having a tough first set, but some really good job to go all out and make sure that these aren't easy points for White Bear Lake on a lot of these chances, even though it's been a pretty tough first set as that one's stuffed down by Maya Link. Bears have gotten pretty good service here in this opening set. Finally, the first kill of the night for Park, Amelia Neiman. Neiman didn't need to get a lot on that. Now the Roney on the serve. Service error tends it back over to White Bear Lake. Reagan Farmer, the senior, will serve. won't be able to be returned by Park. So a quick run to 20 for the Bears. Service ace. Caught up in the rafters once again, so that'll end up a point for the Bears. See Kaylee Gieske looking on.
Point Bears.
Bears continue to pile up points as they look to lock up this opening set. Farmer on the serve, and it'll be another ace. I certainly can say a lot about how good the service has been for the Bears in this opening set. 5 aces now for White Bear Lake in this first set. 2 points away from taking the opening frame. Farmer. Great job by Farmer there to keep it alive, and it ends up being the Bears' point. Pearl Niamoha gets the point, and it's set point for White Bear Lake. Farmer's serve will go into the net, so that'll keep things going. Amelia Neiman will serve. Set point number 2 for the Bears as Neiman gets the friendly clip off the top of the net for a service ace. Set it up, and the set-winning point will go to Niamoha as the Bears take set 1, 25-7. So a really strong opening set for White Bear Lake. Great service, great net play, pretty much everything going right for White Bear Lake in that opening set. So we'll take a break as the Wolfpack will try to regroup and the Bears will try to keep the pressure going. You're watching SCC Sports coverage of White Bear Lake Volleyball. White Bear Lake takes set 1, 25-7. We'll be back.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy. It's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is being prepared for the journey ahead. Love doesn't let any concerns go unsaid. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax. It always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Love protects.
I feel sometimes that I'm not listened to. I feel that I'm not getting the attention that I need. and it's a lot built up in my chest. I would just want you to listen to me more often and evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
We welcome you back to White Bear Lake High School. A really good opening set for White Bear Lake, 25-7. They take that opening frame. Really good service in that set from Maddie Pearson. And Martina Caligari having a great opening set as well for White Bear Lake. For Park, some good points from Amelia Neiman. She was the strongest player, in my opinion, in that opening set for Park of Cottage Grove. With the Wolfpack will try to bounce back after a tough first set. The Bears will try to make quick work of Park again in this second set. Reagan Farmer on the serve there with the ace. Pretty much anybody the Bears put back there was bringing home points for the Bears in that first frame. Getting set to go here in set number 2. The Bears lining up. The Bears will serve to begin set number 2. It'll be Caligari opening with the service for White Bear Lake. 1-0 lead for White Bear Lake as we open set number 2. And the Wolfpack will pick up the opening point. Sophia Field, the one in the neighborhood. London Blanchard will open the serve for the Wolfpack, and she's got an ace right off the bat. No, Park getting the start that they needed to have to begin the second set. Allison Rice back there. Park will pick up their third straight point to open the set. I beg your pardon, that was Rice, not Blanchard back there serving. Rice number 10 and Blanchard number 18. Bears will end up with the point as Blanchard couldn't quite push it over the net. Bears have their first point of the second set after Wolfpack came out on a little bit of a mission to come out better in the second set, which I think mission accomplished. They scored the first 3 points. It'll drop in for the Bears point as Maddie Pearson serving there. job by Field at the net. The Field with the kill, and now it'll be Blanchard on the serve. Reagan Farmer on the left side for White Bear Lake. Now Addison Lee will have the serve. It'll be laid in by Layla Otto for the point as Bears have erased that early 3-0 deficit here in this second set. Quick service ace for Lee, and the Bears have their first lead. Lee continues on the serve. With 5 straight points for the Bears. 4 straight, I beg your pardon. Lee's serve clips the top of the net, drops in for the ace. Lee again on the serve. And another ace for Addison Lee. Well, the Bears getting another member involved on the great service they've had so far tonight. And another ace. 7 straight points for White Bear Lake. Nice job to pick up the kill by Alawari. Alawari was working on the left side. Maya de los Santos will serve for the Wolfpack and sends it into the net. Layla Otto has the serve for the Bears. Bears have quickly overcome a little bit of a sluggish start in set number 2. They got themselves down 3-0 early, but now find themselves up by 5. Make that 6 as Martina Caligari picks up the point. There's a little bit of a misplay as Farmer will just have that one roll off her hand awkwardly. Park quickly on it for their serve. Caligari now on the left side gets the point. Reagan Farmer has the serve this time for White Bear Lake. Caligari continuing to have a good night for the Bears. Been a great team effort for White Bear Lake. Dropped over by Maya Link. No, a 12-4 run since it was 4-2 Park. Caligari with the beautiful spike. Kill for Caligari. Tips off the net on the hard serve. Somehow got through. Maya Link with the kill. Six kills now tonight for Caligari. Farmer continues on the serve. Nice job by Amelia Neiman, who we talked about in that first set. One of Park's standout performers. So Mina Alawari on the serve for Park. The Bears up by 9. And London Blanchard gets the kill. Alawari's service error. Flips things over to the Bears, who maintain a 9-point advantage. Kayla Giske will take the serve, with the student section getting excited how good the Bears have done so far tonight. Giske, as that one go off her hands for the Park point. Amelia Neiman will have the serve for the Wolfpack. It'll go into the net. Martina Caligari on the serve for the Bears. Larry Jaxie gets the point for the Bears. Beg your pardon. It's Pearl Niamoya, I beg your pardon on that. Park will pick up the point if they hit double digits for the first time tonight. Allison Rice, who opened up the second set serving for the Wolfpack, will have the chance here. Niamoya gets the point. Maddie Pearson will have the serve for the Bears. Service error and the point for the Wolfpack. Bears will continue their strong first set here in the second. Wolfpack trying to put together a furious rally, down by 9. It'll be played into the net by Otto. Rice on the serve. Bears will flip things back over. It'll be Ari Jaxie on the serve. Jaxie gets the friendly roll off the top of the net. Service ace for Jaxie, and the Bears back to a 10-point advantage, 3 points away from taking the second set. That one into the net for the service error. Maya de los Santos will tee it up for White Bear Lake, Park, I beg your pardon. Park will get the point. It was some good effort as the Bears start to work in some different players into the rotation here as we work our way through the second set. Service ace for De Los Santos. Park down by 7. At that time, the service error pushes the Bears to within 2 points of taking the second set. It'll be Layla Otto on the serve. Bears will draw within 1 point of set number 2. Set point for the Bears. Another kill for White Bear Lake. They're 1 point away. Otto continuing the serve. Neiman will pick up the point for the Wolfpack. Park on the serve, set point number 2 for the Bears. And they've got it. 25-16, White Bear Lake takes set number 2. And they take a commanding 2-0 lead. 25-16, a much better effort from Park in that second set. Well, the Bears got off to a pretty hot roll after a little bit of a quiet start. And after 2 sets, it's White Bear Lake 2-0. We'll take a break here on SCC Sports. We'll be right back.
I'm here today because of Tanya's relentless efforts in trying to get me healed. When I came back from the war, I became a homeless veteran. I was barely hanging on by a thread. The one thing that was constant for me was music. Music led me to Tanya. Normally with a veteran, we think we can solve everything. The truth of the matter is we cannot.
I just knew that something was different, something was off. I let him know that he wasn't alone. There are people that loved him.
And says, Michael, I know you've got a plan to take your life today, but if you give me just 5 more minutes to love you.
5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, honey, 5 more minutes to love.
Michael has actually taught me what it looks like to accept help.
are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Welcome back to White Bear Lake High School. The Bears looking to lock down this match if they can take this third set after two very strong set victories for White Bear Lake. Coach Leverty giving her team some last-minute instructions. Take a look at some of the highlights from that second set that the Wolfpack got off to a better start than they did in set number one, where they really just were out of it from the start. But the Bears, a little bit too much to handle once again. Early Park points. No, we're not able to sustain it after a good early start. Good service continuing. Addison Lee there on the ace for White Bear Lake. Park looked a lot better than they did in that first set. Only managed 7 points in that opening frame. Scored 16 in the second. The Bears will try to take set number 3 as Allison Rice will open with the serve. Bears are up 2-0. And the service ace, much how set number 2 began for the Wolfpack. On behalf of our SCC Sports crew, I'm Patrick Lilia with you this evening from White Bear Lake High School. Nice job to send it back. Allison Rice. Beg your pardon, I think that was Blanchard on the left side. No, second straight set. The Wolfpack score the first 2 points, but they won't get the third one this time, as the Bears will have their first serve of this third set. Martina Caligari will have the serve. And she's got a service ace right out of the gate. Caligari 7 kills, now 2 aces tonight. Unfriendly bounce off the rafters results in a Bears point. Caligari trying to lead the way to another strong start to the set for the Bears. Addison Lee with the stuff for the Bears. 4 straight points for the Bears after the Wolfpack had a couple of early points. Wolfpack just couldn't quite push that one over. Caligari continues the service. That time it'll be London Blanchard who gets the strong point, and Blanchard will go back to serve. just gently laid over by Abby Mayer for the point. And Mayer with that big smile on her face, didn't have to get a lot on that, just sort of shoveled it over. There's on the serve. Stuffed down by Reagan Farmer. Farmer's had a good night as well for the Bears. You can hear the hard sound coming off her hand. Park eventually comes away with the point. Some pretty good play at the net on both sides. The Bears kept it alive on a hard spike. It being Alawari who gets the point. De Los Santos on the serve, and she's got herself an ace. No, Wolfpack within 2. Still early here in this third set. Bears up 2-0. Volley will be out the far side. De Los Santos will continue the serve. That return just out the back line, so that's 4 straight points for the Wolfpack. Tied up at 7 here in the third set. There's reclaim the lead. Reagan Farmer ends the Wolfpack streak as the Bears go back in front here in this third set. Addison Lee will have the serve. A couple Bears players, I think, got a little bit tangled up at the net. It results in the Wolfpack point. Ava Perrin on the serve. Really nice stretch of play. Layla Otto ends up with the point, one of the longer rallies we've seen tonight. Now Otto will have the chance to serve. Bears up a point. Able to be stuffed back. Reagan Farmer. Maddie Pearson on the serve. No, your pardon, Otto on the serve. There's a reeled off 3 straight points. Otto will continue the serve. he's sent out by Alawari. Bears trying to pull away a little bit. If they can wrap up this match in 3 sets. Still a long way to go. Reagan Farmer was able to pick up the point after a really good effort by Kaylee Geske to keep that one going. Caligari on the right side, and timeout going to be called by the Wolfpack as that 6 straight points for White Bear Lake as they try to work their way toward taking this match in 3 sets. They're up 2 sets to none right now, 25-7 and 25-16. First 2 sets going the way of the Bears, who are looking for a conference win tonight over the Wolfpack. Wolfpack having a little bit of a tough go of things so far on the season with 1 win in 8 matches. Coming 2 matches ago against St. Paul Central, came in a 5th set. Bears trying to snap a 2-match losing streak. Had a 5-set loss to Anoka last time out. So lost against a very highly ranked East Ridge team. Took him out of the timeout. The Bears having reeled off 6 straight points. Timeout was taken by the Wolfpack. Otto continues to serve, and it's an ace. Otto gets into it again. Maya Link drops it down. That's now 8 straight points for the Bears. Otto with a clip off the top of the net, and it results in an ace. It's Emily Vargas going to the floor for the Wolfpack. Reagan Farmer will ultimately get the point as a couple of hard spikes. The first one able to be sent back by the Wolfpack. Second one, though, ends up in that bleachers over off to the right where the Park students are. The run continues of 10 straight points for the Bears, and a service error will end that. But the Bears right now in firm control of this set, up by 9. Zalawari on the serve. So that landed in for the Wolfpack point. Clipped off a Bear, that's why I was called in. I beg your pardon. Was touched at the net. That one on the fly will be out for Farmer. Caligari will get the point as the Bears will take the serve. Caligari name we've called a lot tonight. Farmer we've called a lot tonight. Reagan Farmer on the serve. Service error. Amelia Neiman will have the serve for Park. Really soft touch, just kind of left the Bears unable to respond. Now 3 straight points for Park, trying to get back into this set that they need to win. Neiman on the serve, and the service error. There's now 5 points away. Kayla Giske will serve. Pearl Niamoya picks up the point for White Bear Lake. What a return by the Wolfpack, and they'll end up with the point as Alawari had to send that one a long way, and it got there on the last chance for the Wolfpack. Well, from just inside where the server was standing. Alawari will end up with another point. It's Allison Rice on the serve. Won't be able to be returned. It's an ace for Rice and the Wolfpack, who got the lead to 6. 5, I beg your pardon. Addison Lee able to get one back. Caligari will have the serve. Caligari's ace will bring the Bears within 2 points of taking tonight's match. Ava Perrin. Park will take over the serve, down by 6. Service error, and it's match point for White Bear Lake. Maddie Pearson will have the serve. Pearson with the service ace to clinch the match for White Bear Lake tonight. A good run for the Wolfpack trying to get back into the set as well, the official kind of go out there. Wasn't sure what he was If he told the players to just skip the handshake or something, but nonetheless, it's a White Bear Lake victory tonight, 3-0, 25-7, 25-16, and 25-17. Oh, White Bear Lake comes away with the win tonight. A really good night for a number of Bears, including Martina Caligari, Allison Lee, Reagan Farmer, Layla Otto also having a good night as well. Though the Bears comfortably take it 3-0 tonight over the Park of Cottage Grove. We thank everybody for joining us tonight on behalf of our entire SCC Sports crew. I'm Patrick Lilia on behalf of David Schuyler and our entire crew back in the truck who did a wonderful job tonight, all of our camera personnel, statisticians. Thanks so much for supporting SCC Sports as the Bears take tonight's match in 3 sets, 25-7, 25-16, 25-17, the final. We'll catch you next time from an arena near you.